Today guys we're gonna talk about Haegang, the water art master. Art master. We're gonna have a look at the skills real quick, the stats, and then I'm gonna show you how I have mine built for RTA. I'm not using him too much right now. I went back to the Vanessa team, so I'm just going for like super fast units. Sometimes I pick it if they are outspeeding, they have strippers, they can cut in. I pick it, but it's not my main unit right now. Although I would say that Haegang right now is probably the best normal element, not 5 in the game. Is actually pretty broken, and I would expect them to tune it down a little bit, because it counters any form of strip, not just the AoE strip, any form of strip, it counters it. I mean, not all the strippers, but I will give you some tips on how to counter Haegang as well by the end of the video. Alright, let's get into it, and let's have a look at the stats first, and then I'm gonna show you how I have mine run. I would say there is just one way to run him, but you could run him on Swift as well. I wouldn't say it's the ideal build, but you can run him on Swift. It does work. If you can't run him fast enough, then go Swift. It needs to be faster than your CC units, otherwise it's useless to actually build him. Now base stats, 102 base speed is a bit above average, 659 defense, it's not too bad, it's not the best, but it's not that bad. 747 attack is actually a really high base attack and pretty good base HP. The base stats are actually really good. Skill 1 has a decreased attack bar on the opponent by 30% with a 50% chance, it goes up to 75% chances. The strip is 100% with skill ups, and it actually strips AoE, all beneficial effect, and does apply glancing AoE as well for 2 turns. It's on a free turn cooldown, so you're gonna have strips pretty often, and then the passive is what makes him broken. So when enemies or allies remove harmful effect, the attack bar of all allies will be increased by 20%. So even there's a Raccoon on the opponent's side, it cleanses, guess what? Your team is getting 20% attack bar increase AoE. That's crazy. So there is a Raccoon on the opponent's side. Picking an Haegang is not the worst idea. When enemies remove beneficial effect of allies, all harmful effect on the ally with remove beneficial effect will be removed, and the attack bar will be increased by 20%. So the enemy strips you, you get 20% attack bar. Also, if the strip stun you, you get 40% attack bar. You get 20% attack bar from the strip plus 20% attack bar from the stun. So you get 40% attack bar, and guess what? You also cleanse the stun. That's how Haegang actually gets to counter and cut everything. You get 40% attack bar increase, that's actually insane. And then 50% attack power for water units everywhere. So if you don't have anything else, you might as well pick it. It's extra damage anyway. Now I'm gonna show you mine in RTA, and then I would say also you can pick him with Cigar, you can pick with Cardinal, you can pick him with CC unit, and also with Bruiser is pretty good. Also though, if you pick him with Asher or like with Fran, with unit that have buffs, even Busa, the enemy will have to strip you, and then you get attack bar because they're stripping you, so you can cut in between. It's really annoying. Now I'm gonna show you my Haegang. As I said, I don't use him that much, but I still have him built. It's like this. The accuracy is a bit low, but I do have extra accuracy in skill 2 over here. And then you go speed HP or speed HP attack, whatever you want. Try to get some attack on him. It's not bad because he has high base attack already, so it's gonna do decent damage. And also he can counter Douglas if he happens to be on the opponent side. Now the runes are like this. I would like, as I said, some more accuracy. Or even here, I don't really need a crit rate, but there is HP here already, so it's there. And then yeah, accuracy here is flat, but I still have over 20k HP, so it's fine. And then this is the slot 6. Now for me to get him even faster than this, I would need some quad roll, and I don't have quad roll to give Haegang right now, because as I said, I'm not really using him. It's built because I might need him, but if you're using normal teams, Haegang should be one of the first units you build, because he's a stripper, so he should move before everything else ish, besides Swift units. And also is insane, is broken, it's fully broken. So I have 44 plus 16, I have 60 accuracy. It's not bad, but also it's not ideal, you know. And then on the left side I have additional damage, or minus damage is pretty good. I think minus damage is actually pretty decent, and additional damage is not the worst, but I would say minus damage from wind and from water is probably the better one. So that's the Haegang. As I said, speed HP, speed HP attack, just focus on stats and as fast as you can possibly make it. If you have a good accuracy slot 6, I would say probably go with that. Otherwise, just go speed HP, and if you get around 70 accuracy, it's still pretty fine. It's not, I mean, obviously 85 would be ideal, but if the opponent is not under rest, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's the Haegang. Honestly, Haegang is annoying. Yes, for the strip and glancing, sure, but it's just knowing that the passive does that, it just messes up, messes the opponent's head up. But yeah, guys, good idea for countering Haegang. Just little tips are units that decrease attack bar on the opponent more without stunning them. So more can work, but if he's not on despair, if more is on despair against Haegang, it's not gonna work that well, especially if you stun something. But like units like Triton are really good. Triton decrease 35% of the enemy's attack bar. Haegang is gonna increase 20%. Triton counters it basically. Another unit that I think is pretty decent is the Robo. It can decrease up to 45% attack bar with 3 hits. The problem is if it doesn't decrease enough, Haegang can cut, but if you land at least 2, you can decrease 30%. Then depends how fast you are on the opponent, on the other units, you can still go with your other units. So units like that are really good. Shivu Ashir can also work, because Ashir gets a speed buff, attack bar boost, and then Shivu decrease 30% attack bar. Yes, it does debuff, so Haegang will get around 40% attack bar. You decrease 30%, you get 40%, but you also gain 15% with Ashir. So Ashir, Shivu works. Verde Heal on Swift also is pretty good against Haegang. If you go first, obviously. If he's on Swift and you go first, Verde Heal is going to increase your attack bar by 40%. So then, if they increase by 40%, if you're faster, you still go a lot. So that's the main thing. Insane unit. Guys, if you have questions, just ask in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, buddy. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye.